Hi everyone, Brian from Bear Bull Traders here. It is December 12th in the evening and just thought I'd take a look at the market and how things are going this week. We had a pretty positive start to the day today with the news on China maybe dropping some of the tariffs and opening up some of their, I think it was their automobile market. And you can see kind of the way the market performed today. All the indices were up, and they kind of stair-stepped higher till we got into the afternoon, and then they sold off. So not a particularly positive response to that. And if you'd have been a bull, you'd have wanted to at least see this level up here hold. Pull back a bit, maybe go back again. It certainly wasn't good that it sold off, and then really we got some real acceleration of selling into the close. So you can just see there's not a whole lot of conviction buyers in this marketplace right now. There's been a fair amount of damage done, and as I always do, look at the internals. You can see here we're still flirting with 80% under the 200 moving average, and 75% under the 50. So internals still look pretty poor on the market. Just taking a look at the groups that are performing here, you can kind of see we had a green day all along. Utilities was the one that underperformed, and they were the ones that, of course, have been overperforming compared to everything else. And you can kind of see here technologies sneaking into this list, and the 1 week performance and 1 month performance. Technologies kind of making a bit of a comeback here, so something to keep an eye on as we move along, and maybe if the markets start to come up, that'll be one of the areas we should invest in. But let's take a look at the SPY. Again, the daily chart. You can see here we've got the three triple tops that I've been pointing out. We've got the three bottoms, and right now this was the last day, and you can kind of see here this was not a very good looking candle for the bulls, let's say, but the volume was low, so not a lot of conviction either way. Buyers and sellers sort of absent from the market, but I think the sellers kind of won out at the end of the day there, even though we did manage to finish, like I said, in the green. Some of the specific trades I'm looking at right now, FAZ, this is the daily, and this is a inverse to the financials. So if the financial stocks go down, this goes up. So it's kind of like shorting the financials. And you can see here we're back up at the high that we made in October, end of October. And I think we're going to probably go higher. There's, the stocks like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley are not looking very positive for whatever reason, and the banks are just really struggling to get any footing here. So I'm thinking this is going to go higher. Small position in that. And the other one I'm kind of looking at is another inverse ETF. It's TZA, sort of the inverse of the small caps. So if the small caps drop, then this goes up. So you can kind of see here, again, it's back flirting with this high that we hit in October. And if the SPY breaks down, like I was just looking at here, if it breaks down below this 263 and really starts to break down, both FAS and TZA should really start to push higher. And don't forget, cash is definitely a position, and sometimes it's a good position. And right now, I think this is a good time because we're definitely chopping. There's sort of a lack of direction right now, and so it's it's good to be in cash right now as well. And that's where I guess most of my assets are right now, except for a few of these small trades. So that's it. We'll see you in the Bear Bull trading room, day trading room in the morning. Have a great rest of the evening, everybody. Brian of Bear Bull Traders signing off.